Get the fig, baby. You drove
You
an
worked for
hour.
that. You worked for that, brother.
You drove an hour for the figs. Welcome to our little cooking show. Today we are at one of my listings in Loveland, Colorado. We got this property under contract in 3 days. Now let's make a pizza in their backyard. We're gonna make our pizza dough first. Start by measuring out your dry ingredients. I weighed my flour. This is bread flour. It is 18 ounces. Go ahead and put that in. And to make it easier, we're gonna take the bowl out first. Salt, sugar, instant yeast, mix it up. Make sure you've got it good and mixed. Stick that back on. Dough hook, very important. Do not use your regular mixer. After you get your dry ingredients into the bowl, now we're gonna measure out our wet ingredients. You'll need 11 ounces of water and 3 teaspoons of olive oil. And I have extra virgin olive oil. Okay, we're gonna turn the mixer on and we're gonna incorporate the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients slowly. While this is mixing, set a timer for 2 to 3 minutes. You want this to mix for about 2 to 3 minutes to incorporate. And I'm gonna use my spatula. I'm gonna move a little bit of this flour from the edge of the bowl while it works. Okay, now that you've got your dough mixed, you need to grease your bowl a little bit. You're gonna put your ball of dough in here and let it proof for the next 2 hours. Get a good coating on the bowl. We're gonna go ahead and make sure this is a nice ball shape. And we're gonna stick it in here to proof. Now that we've got it into our bowl to rise, we're gonna cover this, let it proof for the next 2 hours. After it's risen to 2 times its size, we're gonna cut it into 4s, put it in another pan, greased. In those 4 balls, we're going to let those proof for the next 3 to 4 hours. I'll see you then. Now you're ready to make a pizza. Get one of your 4 balls of dough out of the pan. Before you do anything, put a little flour down. We don't want our dough sticking to the counter. And now we're just going to knead this into the shape that we want. We're going for a circular sphere shape. It doesn't need to be perfect. Do not use a rolling pin. Whatever you do, do not use a rolling pin for this, okay? You'll take out all of the bubbles that are gonna be in the dough. And what we're going for is about 9.5 inches. Now what we want to avoid is getting any holes in our dough. We want it to be a little bit on the thin side. Okay, and because I'm cooking in a pizza oven today, I'm gonna put a little bit of cornmeal down to avoid sticking in the pizza oven. I've got my pizza peel. I'm gonna get my dough on. Now we're ready to put some toppings on. So our recipe calls for a drizzle of olive oil and I'm gonna go ahead and brush this on so I get a nice even coating. We'll do a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and get the crust area too. We want that coated evenly. Okay, now that we've got olive oil on our crust, we're gonna go ahead and dress the pizza. Start with putting some basil leaves down. I'm gonna tear these ones up, they're a little bit big. Gorgonzola. Now we're gonna go in with our figs. And the mozzarella. I like mine super cheesy, so we're gonna put a lot of cheese on this. Okay, now that our pizza is dressed, we're gonna stick this into the pizza oven for the next 8 to 10 minutes, and we'll go ahead and put the prosciutto on last and our hazelnuts. Oh my gosh, look at how good this is. Okay, we're gonna put the rest of the toppings on the pizza now. So we'll go in with a little prosciutto. We're gonna put our hazelnuts on top. And then we're gonna do a little honey drizzle. All right, there you have it.